this one up to about the 38. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
That run right there was an offensive line coach's dream, wasn't it? Guys picked up all of their assignments, created a nice gap for the running back to get through, pick up 7 yards. Yeah, he's probably chortling on the headset right now saying, we got it going, boys. Let's keep it going.
They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a 1st down.
Well, after that pickup of a 1st down, I think some of the defensive guys are going to be looking over their coordinator and saying that was not in the scouting report. That went against every tendency most teams have. You don't usually hand the ball to your big guy in that situation. Sometimes you catch him by surprise.
That flag accepted, and it backs the offense up a little bit.
So a little bit of a stiffer challenge now. 1st and 15 following the delay of game.
Looking to throw, Lawrence. Oh, his first throw of the game going to be intercepted. And the Niners are going to take possession of the football as they force the turnover on the opening drive.
A quick throw out to Adams on the perimeter. So that'll be no better than an incompletion, and it's 2nd down. Now a play fake it at Stafford. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really.
These guys running back out of the backfield.
And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. He'll get 17 on that one, and the Niners have a 1st down. After getting that turnover on the first drive of the game, you'd hate to just stall out the momentum, go 3 and out. They're able to avoid that there.
Yeah, we talk about complementary football all the time, but I think it's a little bit deeper than that. Defense went out, forced a turnover, gave the ball to the offense. It's now the offense's responsibility to pay that off for them, to show respect to them. Hey, you guys got the turnover. We appreciate it. They want to continue their drive.
There he goes, right side. And he is out of bounds, but first he gets it inside the 10 to the 7. That one goes for 36 yards.
It's early, but it's a cliche alert here. Big players make big plays. Should I say in big games, too? Oh, what the heck. And this defense, they're going to have to find some way to slow him down as this game goes on.
And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. Khalil Herbert taking it in from 7 yards away. And the Niners take the early turnover and convert it into an opening touchdown. And now this is right in Kyle Shanahan's wheelhouse. He'll go for 2 here. They're going to try and run. And he is not going to make it. They stop him up short, and this will remain a 6-0 ball game. So they went for 2 and failed. They didn't use him on the PAT, but now he boots this one away with a 6-0 lead. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others, where they think they have an advantage. Dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
On the move past the 40. And finally brought down at the 31-yard line. 17 yards is the pickup there for number 17.
Well, I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons, weapons everywhere. And they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people. But you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well. And that's what they just did on that play.
Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
And not a common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game that has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try to pick up another 1st down.
And he works his way free all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone.
It's a pickup of 11 and a Baltimore first down.
They're making it look easy out there. Another first down. So far on this drive, let me do this little bit of math here. 4 plays, 3 first downs.
That's a pretty good recipe for success. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. 6-0 our score after 1. Raven football here as we begin quarter number 2. As they've got it 2nd down and 12. From the gun, it's Lawrence. Gets this one to Juszczyk. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down.
Well, this has certainly been a nice drive with the way they've spread the football around. Here, they even get the fullback involved in the passing game. That's got to cause a lot of consternation on the defensive side. You got to cover him, too. That makes things really difficult.
They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Now Lawrence. And in for the Ravens touchdown. Ramondre Stevenson. A 2-yard touchdown grab. And the Ravens have tied the ball game with a chance to take the lead. So the Ravens will keep the offense on the field as they're going to go for 2. Lawrence going to look to throw for it. And this is going to be hauled in. So they get the 2-point conversion. And now they have an 8-6 lead. And the formula there on the 2-point try to go 5 wide. Not even the option to hand the ball off. They got it.
They tried to create space, and there isn't a whole lot of it there. For the defense, what you're trying to do is make sure that if they're going to catch the ball, make them catch it behind you because they run out of space with the back line. But in this case, the offense figured it out.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway.
This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Looking for more there on 1st down, but this throw downfield incomplete.
They were maybe hoping for a little bit of a back shoulder fade there, and that's a play that's been in vogue the last few years in all aspects of football. But they couldn't get the hook up there.
And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down. And just in general, Charles, on a play like that, how tough is it for the defense to account for a running back essentially being a receiver downfield?
It's very difficult, especially if the running back has skills like a receiver, and you're aware of that before the game even begins. So throughout your practice sessions, you're going to want to be aware of him. Where is he lining up? What can he do? What kind of damage can he do to us downfield? And who can match up with him without weakening our overall defense? You're exactly right. It's a tough task to match up to him.
Meanwhile, Stafford's throw pulled in by Kittle.
And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or 2 shy of the 30. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. That is caught by Lamb. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. Well, as a lineman, they are trained. You've got to stay close to home. If you're more than a yard downfield, they're going to toss that flag, and they did there.
Ready.
Up the middle with Barkley. And down right around the 32-yard line, 4 yards on the pickup. Stafford barking out signals and trying to get his guys set quickly. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. A long way to go here on 3rd down for the 8th Now it's Stafford. Escaping the pressure right. He's got his target. That's complete. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. So it's 1st and goal and a great opportunity to get that lead back before the break. Here's back-to-back catches for Davante Adams. The 49ers moving hastily. They're scurrying to the line. Barkley. And just a short gain that time as they're able to get him down. They get 3 yards closer, but still work to do. It's 3rd and goal. Pretty good job defensively. Thought he was going to get it, but they knew where that marker was, and they stopped him just short of it.
What it does is emphasize that strategic football and situational football is not just played on the offensive side, is it? Defense understanding, as you noted, where the first down marker was and making sure they didn't get there.
A bad time for a false start penalty as they're backed up now for 3rd and goal. Running here with Herbert. And across the goal line into the end zone. Touchdown 49ers. Khalil Herbert as the first half is winding down. And the 49ers have taken the lead here in the final stages of this first half. Stafford's going to try and throw for it. He's got it at the 2. And he is not going to get in there. He stops short of the goal line, and the lead is going to stay right where it is.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away.
And they'll be set up with good field position here as he gets this up over the 40-yard line.
Now that's the kind of return you're looking for. To get to that spot on the field, that allows you to do a lot of things on offense.
The Baltimore offense at the line set to get going.
And with Lawrence's arm, they may give him a shot to let this thing rip downfield. We'll see. On the throw, led him too much that time. It's incomplete.
I know coaches tell us all the time that having a powerful arm isn't the #1 thing they look for in a quarterback. But when you're trying to throw inside routes and you need to put some heat on it, it helps have the big gun. In this case, just a little bit too much.
Another throw on 2nd down, and this one incomplete as well. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. It's the 49ers out in front, and they will get the football first as well as we are back and started in the second half.
And able to break this out all the way to the 38-yard line. Great return.
At their own 38-yard line.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive.
This offense set to begin the 3rd quarter. And, Charles, if they had a checklist of things they wanted to accomplish in the first half, certainly at the top of that list would be having the lead, and they've got that here.
That's always the most important box to check, isn't it? But also, they've had some success in their passing game, so probably an empty box establishing the run. They're on pace for fewer than 100 yards in this one, so now they want to make sure that they get that going so they truly have the control in this ball game, and down the stretch, being able to be balanced, either throw it or run it, and try and win this ball game. Well, that's a good piece of quarterbacking right there because he certainly felt the pressure coming. The alternative, getting sacked for the first time. He didn't like that option at all. Did a nice job saving yardage by throwing that one away.
Looking for Cooper, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Mike Hughes. And the return this time will go out to the 42-yard line. That is a tough way to start the 3rd quarter. You get the football, hoping to drive it down, put it in the end zone, and take the lead. Instead, they give them the football.
And I think the key here is for them to not get discouraged. That is not how they drew it up, not how they saw it in their minds. But there's a long way to go in this game. You know, they've just got to find a way to come back one play at a time. Yes, it's a cliche, but they can get it done.
Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9 at the 41-yard line.
Lawrence will throw. Able to hit his target lane. So the completion good for 6 yards. And now it's 3rd and 3.
That's a gain of 6.
Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. Lawrence on third down. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he will have a Ravens first down as they convert on 3rd and 3 with a nice gain of 7 yards.
First and 10 at the 27-yard line.
On the quick handoff, it's Juszczyk. And he's able to motor his way down to the 16-yard line. 12 yards to pick up there. Good for a Raven first.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10.
First and 10 at the 16-yard line.
11 Agate.
Straight ahead at Stevenson.
And they work this near the 5. He'll be stopped at the 6.
40 yards rushing for him now on just 6 carries to this point.
Correct me if I'm wrong, but I think they had 3 tight ends in on that set.
And these guys are punching really well. I use boxing analogies a lot. A lot of coaches have told me that when you line up to run the football, it's 10 fistfights along the line of scrimmage, right? You've got to win your share. These 3 tight ends, they almost always win their fistfights.
5 yards, a good run there, and now 2nd and goal.
And there's the pickup you want on 1st down. All offenses say, you get me 4 on 1st down, we'll take it. How about if you get 5? They'll really be happy.
All right, let's go.
Now Lawrence to throw on 2nd down.
And he goes backwards on this one, losing yardage to the 7. It's a loss of 7. And now it's 3rd down.
Well, sometimes despite the best planning, the defense actually has a plan as well, and they blanketed everyone on that play. They were able to close it down and spill him for a loss.
On 3rd and goal, Lawrence.
And he's got it. Touchdown. Evan Ingram, a 7-yard touchdown grab.
And the Ravens have moved out in front here in the final minute of the 3rd quarter.
John Harbaugh thought about it, and now his guys are going to go for the 2-point conversion. They'll look to throw, and this will be caught as they convert here for 2. So they elect to pass there on the 2-point try. Sometimes can prove risky. There it worked out.
Yeah, and I love how you bring up that it can prove risky, because if you get it intercepted and they return it, that's 2 points for the defense, but not on that play.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway.
And we'll see if they can bounce back from that last drive, in particular, if they can bounce back at the quarterback position, Charles, after throwing their first interception of the ballgame.
Yeah, and some guys, you know they're going to want to try and get a big play right away and take control back. Others, they're going to look to hit a couple shorter passes and get a little momentum back that way.
But for the defense, that ball's not changing a bit. They want another pick.
You're exactly right about that. In fact, you've got to watch them a little bit, because in coverage, they may cut down their gaps a little bit, maybe their splits a little bit, in order to try and get to the ball even faster.
3 quarters have come and gone. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now here at MetLife Stadium. It's 49er football, but some ground to cover. They find themselves behind as we hit the 4th and final quarter.
From the 48-yard line, here's 2nd and a yard.
Big 20.
To throw is Stafford.
That is incomplete.
My first thought is surprise, because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
And now the 3rd down throw incomplete as well.
When you're running the slant, timing is everything, and against that man coverage, there was no space available, and incompletion as a result.
1 score down, here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down.
They're going for it. Here's Herbert.
And they are going to stop him on 4th and 1 as they'll wind up going backwards. Kyle Shanahan an offensive mind, but his guys stopped up short. And the Ravens get the football back and in great shape. Another carry here for the fullback, Juszczyk. And he's going to be hemmed in and brought down right at the line of scrimmage.
Now a 2nd and 10. Out of the gun, they give it to Stevenson.
The second down play, not much better than the first, just a gain of 1 there. And now the 49ers signal for a timeout defensively. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter.
On 3rd down, Lawrence. That is caught. He'll get it inside the 20.
And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown.
CeeDee Lamb,
44 yards.
and the Ravens will add to their 4th quarter lead. Well, that's certainly going to bump up the old win probability index because now it's a 2-score game here in the 4th quarter.
Yeah, you're taking me into that deep water now. Win probability index. This game's definitely not over. We're not looking at a 0.5% or something. It's just 2 scores. But the way that this team has played, to me, what I've seen, they absolutely deserve to win this game. They've been the better team by far throughout.
Sanchez now, he'll kick it away following the touchdown. Taken at the goal line.
The lane opens here. He's past the 30. And a terrific return as they finally do stop him, but not before he's inside the 15.
And that's the type of return that puts a tremendous amount of pressure on the defense now. They've got to go out on the field almost like it's a sudden change, almost like it's a turnover. They've got to go out there and try and stop them. But, boy, what a tough spot they're in.
On 1st and 10, it's Herbert.
And there is nowhere for him to cut back as he's taken down in the backfield.
It's a loss of 2.
Here's Stafford now on 2nd down.
At the 13-yard line.
Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. Touchdown 49ers. Amari Cooper from 13 yards out.
And the Niners have made it a 1-score game again here in the 4th.
That's caught. And he is not going to get in here. So the decision to go for 2 does not pay off as they're unable to cut any further into their deficit. And this is going to be 49er football.
Well, CD, you understand. I mean, they're so eager trying to get back in this game here in the 4th quarter, but they touched that one a little too early before it went 10 yards.
Brandon, in such a high-stakes scenario, everyone's feeling the pressure on this play. The special teams coordinator, which one is he going to pick in terms of kicks? Can the kicker execute it? Can the team wait for 10 yards? So many variables, and in this case, they didn't get it done.
Defensively, no doubt they need a quick stop. Offensively here, maybe do you put it in the air on 2nd down, or do you go ahead and keep it on the ground, keep that clock moving?
A lot of people would ask that question, partner, because sometimes throwing the ball...
And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off by Jamal Adams.
And the 49ers are right back in this football game.
A seismic shift in momentum here in the 4th quarter. That's the break that the defense needed.
And you know as well as I do, people are going to question the play call in that situation. Sometimes you have to question the execution, not necessarily the call. And in this case, those defenders found a way to give their team a chance.
4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. Now 2nd and 4. They'll go again with Herbert.
And he's swallowed up right near the line of scrimmage.
Well, here's a big one. You can just feel it. This is 3rd down now.
Stafford.
Able to find the open man. That's complete.
And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25.
Plenty of time and 2 timeouts still at their disposal. 1st and 10 here. Herbert powering up the middle.
And able to work his way down to the 16.
Well, not time to panic just yet. Still over a minute to play. Getting down to the good stuff here. Second down.
Now it's Stafford. Flushed out right.
Well, throw on the run, but that's going to be incomplete.
How about the call to come with the blitz there in this situation?
And some of those calls happen just because of what they do on offense. And when they send out a number of people in the pattern, sometimes they just make a change on defense, say, okay, we'll come after you instead. And that's exactly what they did.
They'll run with Herbert.
And he will have the first down before he's tackled at the 12. Stafford barking out signals and trying to get his guys set quickly. He'll buy some time right. And this is caught. Touchdown. And they've taken the lead here in the final minute.
What a game this has been, and what a drive that was, Charles, to take the lead here late in the fourth quarter.
And, partner, that's a job well done by everyone, from the players to the guys calling the plays. And if I may introduce just one downside to the mix, might be a little bit too much time left. Enough on the clock for a final last-ditch effort to try and steal this win away.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown.
And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29.
The Ravens take over first and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
This is first and 10. Throwing now, Lawrence. And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front.
Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 25 ticks remaining on the clock.
Back to throw, Lawrence. That's caught by Wilson. And he's going to have a first down, but he's tackled inbounds up near midfield.
The Ravens going to use the second of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just one remaining in this fourth quarter of play.
Well, this offense still has the one timeout here, remember. First and 10. Lawrence. He'll find Lamb crossing the formation for the catch.
Ravens going to use their third and final timeout. It'll be their third and final timeout, so as they talk things over, we'll step aside.
Here's Lawrence.
And that one incomplete, but now a penalty flag coming in late. That might be PI. So the defense helping him out a little bit here late in the fourth.
Yeah, and you're exactly right. And when you're the one doing the chasing, you'll take a little help from the other guys, won't you?
Here's first and 10.
He'll look to throw. And he's got it. It's caught for a touchdown. And they have taken the lead here in the final seconds.
Charles, that drive was perfect. Methodical, executed so well, and they grabbed that lead with almost no time left for a last gasp from the other side.
No way you could have drawn up a better final drive, because not only did they keep their eyes on the end zone, they made sure they bled the clock out as well and denied their opponent a chance to respond. That's just terrific situational football to end this one.
Foot connects on the extra point, and it would appear, barring some late heroics, they're going to get out of here with a come-from-behind victory.
Sanchez now, he'll kick it away following the touchdown. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape up past the 30. They'll come up first and 10 here.
Let's go now. Let's go.
Now Stafford. And that's going to be too high, out of bounds and incomplete. So after all of this, it comes down to one final play.
And just think of what it's going to be, because from this distance, you've got to be prepared for everything. Hook and laterals, tip balls, you name it. A lot of laterals after a catch. Just got to be prepared, stay on your feet defensively, and tackle someone.